Go. Hey guys, what's up? This is Cake Slayer here from Atomic Gaming, and I am here with special guest Gruntwill,
Hey,
and we are on the first ever podcast and video for this channel. Now, we hope you guys will enjoy our content. So, we are here today to explain what this channel is going to be about and what kind of things you can expect from us. So, Will, what will you be doing?
hopefully I'm gonna get some Rocket League stuff in because I love that game. Also, like CS:GO, Overwatch, as in like, as
Because
in
he's a scrub with 150 competitive
too
wins.
many wins. I mean, I guess I could do some like some actual Overwatch the game content as well. But yeah, we're gonna do Civ at some point, I believe.
Civ. Oh yes, we are doing the marathon. We still need to find more people who have Civ 6 for that though.
Yeah, yeah,
It is an expensive game, so unfortunately,
it's on
us living
sale.
the student life, it's a little bit difficult to find people with the money.
Yeah. Um. So that's a lot
Yeah.
for Civ.
So Civ 6, Overwatch, both in CS:GO and the actual Overwatch game, because Quoxinox, I believe that's what he wants to be referred to, um, is going to be playing a lot of Overwatch. He's been playing a lot of that
Okay,
recently.
cool.
And so he's going to get some recording software and he's going to be recording some Overwatch for you guys. Also, as well as that, alongside, we'll be having live streams, hopefully on a weekly basis. So every week we'll have maybe a 1 or 2 hour live stream, and then on special occasions such as Easter or Christmas, etc., we'll do a 24-hour live stream,
Yeah, boy.
and maybe I don't know some charity runs or something.
Yeah,
Um, we just have to see how it pans out for the live stream, see how popular they get.
yeah.
So, yeah, watch out on if we have them set up by the time this goes out, our Facebook and potentially Twitter accounts for notifications on live streams. So, who should I put up to the task of making those accounts? I'll have to decide that later. Don't worry, you're safe. Um, no, you're not our social networking role, so that's
Fair enough.
okay. So yeah, I will be covering potentially PlayStation games, depending on if I can get a graphics card to record with because they are quite expensive. And obviously, me being already like something like 10 grand in debt isn't going to help that.
Good old,
Love uni
good old
life.
education fees.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'll get one for my birthday or something. Woo!
Yeah,
And hopefully I can get a graphics card to record PlayStation gameplay with. And if I can, then of course I'll be covering games such as Watch Dogs 2, maybe some GTA 5 if I decide to join the bandwagon with that one. Um, obviously, clickbait. Yeah, GTA 5, awesome stunts.
yeah,
Definitely get a million views out of that.
yeah.
Um,
I'm thinking I could probably do some like Xbox stuff. When I go to uni, when I have better internet, I'll be able to stream it to my laptop and record
oh
the
yeah,
screen
yeah,
from there. So I won't have to buy a capture card. So that's pretty good. Because
yeah.
if I try to do it currently, I have to do it in low quality, and even then it lags. So
And Will, don't forget you need to teach me how to Yaha Fibbledee with Sony Vegas,
yeah,
the recording software.
okay.
I've got a editor for that, and it works pretty nicely. Uh, so we've got a pretty decent setup so far for videos. We have, well, at least I have a stash of videos, montages, that sort of thing,
Yeah,
ready to go up as soon as this podcast goes up.
yeah.
I don't know if anyone else has recorded anything. Will, have you got anything so far?
Not so far. I could, because so far I'm kind of limited in terms of technology, but I'm going to try and hopefully upgrade at some point and get some more uh,
All right.
better gear. Because like it's quite laggy this thing. It's
Damn.
this cute little.
Yeah. So this laptop was like 600 quid, and it's faster than the old tower that
Fair enough.
my parents had in the office that I revised with for my A levels.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think it's got like 8 gigabytes of RAM or something. It's like twice as much as the old PC has. Yeah. So you also mentioned, I think at one point, Hearthstone.
Oh
You might
yes,
be
Hearthstone.
you might be
I like
recording
playing
some of that.
Hearthstone. I can record.
Please make some tutorials because I'm really tempted to
Okay.
start playing that, but I have no idea how to.
Okay. I need to get good.
Okay, now on to the real podcast. Now you guys know what we are about. We are going to record our first proper podcast. So the first topic is it's almost New Year's. It's the end of 2016.
Dear God,
What an awful year.
what a shit year. Am I allowed to say that?
Are you allowed to say what? Sorry.
Shit.
Oh yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah.
Yeah, we're on that. What? It's New Year's Eve,
I mean,
day after tomorrow, isn't it?
you did just review the video from that
Yeah,
Let's
okay, fair
Play.
enough.
I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. You'll see it at some point. You'll know what one I'm talking about when you see it.
You know you will. Yeah, sweet.
um. So yeah, the first topic is really just 2016 in general. I mean, it's been horrible. Like
Yeah,
Trump and celebrity
Trump and all that.
deaths.
And then, yeah, we had so many deaths this year. We had like, well, yeah, like Prince at the start, I think it was.
Well, don't mention Brexit.
Okay. But yeah,
Okay.
um, so like,
You know, how many have there actually been celebrity deaths this year?
oh, it's been loads. It's been a lot we didn't hear about as well
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
because yesterday we had what's her face?
Okay, let's have a
Uh,
look. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I got an idea. Hey, Will,
mm,
how about you try and guess as many celebrity deaths as you can?
oh God, this year. You got a list?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Well, most recently we had Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher the day before. Very sad.
1 second.
Depressed. I'll give you a sec.
I've got an advert came up. I'm gonna get a different list. You were correct on those first two, though. Are you cheating?
I'm not. I just seen the news.
Show me your screen. Okay, fair enough.
I'm not
Fair
cheating.
enough.
I knew about these already. Don't worry. I was very sad,
Right, let me
especially with
get a
Carrie.
different list up because that one led to
I've
ads.
managed to get very tangled in my voice.
All right, let's see. Okay, you want to continue? So you've got
So I got,
Reynolds and Fisher so far.
yep. And then let's think. So we had Prince,
Yeah, that was one. Yeah, that
George Michael
was
the other day.
very sad. That was on Christmas Day. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
sucks.
Oh fuck, I know there's a lot of them. It's David Bowie this year.
Yeah, that was David Bowie. He was in back in February or January. I
Yeah.
can't remember which. It was early in the year. That was a shock. That's when we knew 2016 was going to be crap.
Yeah. Okay. Who else do we have? I'm pretty sure there's some obvious ones I'm gonna miss here. Han Solo. That was
Sorry.
2015 in the film he died. Shit. Spoilers. I mean, it's a year ago. You can't have not seen it by now. Hmm. I'm really bad at this. I got like a few obvious ones.
Yeah, there are some obvious ones here you're missing.
Oh no. Um,
Oh, I'm just looking through this list and I don't even know most of these people.
all right.
Oh wow, I didn't.
The Queen's still alive.
Yeah, yeah. She's immortal. I
She's
mean, that's
immortal, yeah.
expected.
She's got like God mode on.
Yeah. She's got op.
Yeah.
Op me, please.
um,
Admin abuse. Stealing people's money so she can renovate her palace.
um, oh, for God's sake, come on! I gotta think of at least one more. Uh,
There's so many actually that I haven't even.
yeah. Oh, there was the I can't remember what his real name is. The guy who played the guy who played the waiter on Faulty Towers.
Oh yes, yes, you're right. I don't remember his name either, but yes, you are
I
correct.
remember hearing about him.
He did die. Manuel,
Yeah,
he played
Manuel.
Manuel.
Rip.
Yeah, it's a shame about him. I went to see them live, and
Oh,
it
right.
was quite funny.
Oh, cool.
Saw them up in London,
Yeah.
and yeah, he was like dancing around on the tables. It's quite funny. Um, Requiescat in pace. Any more that you can think of?
Hmm. Oh God, I don't know. I don't think I can think anymore. I'm really bad at this.
Well, we let me run through a couple. Well,
Okay.
obviously, there's Alan Rickman.
Oh, of
Kick yourself
course.
there.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Frank Sinatra Jr. died at 72.
Oh.
Yeah. We've got Jim Harrison, and also there was Edgar. What was his name? 1 second. Here he is. Edgar Mitchell, the Apollo 14 astronaut who became the sixth man on the moon, died at 85
Ooh.
this year, February 4th.
Okay.
Um, Dave Mirra, BMX stunt rider,
Right.
died at 41. Joe Alaskey, 63, voice actor for portraying Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
Oh. Oh
He's
wow.
dead.
A lot of young ones this year as well. Not
Hmm.
necessarily natural. Well, I mean, I'm not saying they got murdered, but it's a bit. There's something wrong with them. I don't know. They've all got their reasons. I can't.
And Celine Dion's husband,
Oh yeah,
Rene Angelil.
I remember hearing about that one. I didn't know who he was, but I knew I'd heard of Celine Dion because she was mentioned once in the IT crowd.
Yeah. Oh, and Pat Harrington
Okay.
starred in Steve Allen's fabled TV comic troupe, and decades later as Dwayne Schneider.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not been a great year
No,
for
certainly not.
2016. But on the plus side, personal loans have been pretty good if you ignore the news.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, the England's economy is on the up,
Yeah.
which means we can spend more money on snacks and not have to worry about our bank accounts.
Yay.
Literally, that's all I'm worried about for the economy.
Fair enough.
um, yep. So it's been my first 5 months in uni that I've had, and so far I am loving it. I am
Sweet.
very glad I actually somehow managed to pass my A levels to get in.
Oh God, I have to do that.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You're gonna need it
Yeah.
because the curriculum is a lot harder this year.
Yay.
Thank Michael Gove
Oh
for
yeah.
retiring.
What a guy.
I actually miss him now because he's like a walk in the park compared to whoever's in charge now. What's his name? Let me see who the new head of EdXL is. Excel chairman. Hmm. It doesn't say.
Oh boy.
There's just a news report how they're a £1 billion company now.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. So
Great. Bastards.
yeah. Good luck with further maths.
Thanks.
What else you studying?
Computing, maths, and psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah. Good old
I remember
essays.
those days.
I want to die.
It's funny. I probably know more about psychology and I'm better at using it to manipulate people than most people who teach it. And I got an E
Oh
in the A
well.
levels. I'm not really sure how that works,
Hmm.
but okay. I guess
fairs.
it was more of an English A level than a psychology A level because it was an essay subject.
Yeah, I don't like the fact this is a subject.
It's like I don't know. I feel like it should just been more like there should have been more field stuff like where you like maybe talk to people and like evaluate health conditions. Maybe like
Yeah,
that would have
maybe.
been like a better way of doing it rather than doing essays on like symptoms and things like that. It's just
Yeah, no, it's
it, it is an interesting subject though. I'll
quite
give him that.
tiresome.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Housen retiring from
Yeah.
the other day. He said about how psychology wasn't even a subject when he started out there. Yeah, and he got given a planner from the year he started in 1984,
Yeah.
and he was looking through the list of teachers who started with him, and he was going through, and he said he was just looking through the lists, and he was thinking, dead, dead, pacemaker, dead, has a heart attack, dead, dead, had both his hips and knees replaced, dead.
Wow.
Yeah, so I, I guess fair enough to him for wanting to retire.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird though, middle of the year.
Yeah, I
Mm,
don't know. He
maybe
might
they were looking for like a replacement or something.
possibly. He's worked there for so many years.
Yeah, 32 it's been. It's like half his life
Yeah,
because he's in his 60s, isn't he?
I think so.
Damn, I would not be able to stay at school for 30 years. Screw that.
I'm funny for
I
a
mean,
school right now. I'll become a teacher.
I am doing 7 years at uni, but like that's different. That's
You're gonna,
mostly like social life
yeah,
at uni.
fair enough.
Uh, so we talked about Will. I guess we'll talk about me. I am studying architecture at uni.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's been very non-architecture-y so far. We had to make a piece of wearable architecture, and we also had to take photographs, and we had to design a poster. In fact, I think the architecture course has been more like the foundation course than the foundation courses.
Oh,
It's like literally the foundation course is supposed to cover everything the uni does,
yeah.
and I think architecture has done a better job of that than the foundation course. We've
Wow.
done like everything from fashion to photography to graphic design,
Hmm.
just no architecture yet. It's a bit weird.
Wow. Spooky.
Makes you wonder where that 9 grand goes.
Teachers are all just like doing cocaine
Yeah.
in the staff room.
And as an added bonus, the government are putting in an extra £250 fees for every year now from now on. £250 added on
Oh.
to the uni fee. So it'll be 9,250 next year and then 9,500 after that.
God damn it.
Yeah, so thanks, Obama.
Damn it. I think I signed a petition to like stop raising the fees, but no one ever listens to petitions anyway, so
Yeah. So yeah, we haven't really done anything. Well, I guess we have. Tell a lie. We did have to draw part of the cathedral to scale in 1 to 50, which was less enjoyable than I thought it would be.
yeah.
Yeah, like So now it's story time. Are we all sitting comfortably?
Yes.
Then
Yes,
I'll
Dad.
begin. So essentially, there was this drawing we had to do, and we had to draw a section of the cathedral to scale. We had to do a plan, so looking down onto the top of the building, an elevation, looking at it from the side, and a section, so like a, a, a slice of a cross section essentially of the building, looking down the hallway. And so we had this long hallway from the cloister of the cathedral, and it had multiple pillars along each side of the hallway. So to draw it to scale, we had decided for the plan, we'd start on the plan and we would mark out where the pillars were. So we'd go to site, we'd measure distances between the pillars, do diagonal cross checks, that sort of thing, so we could get by sections. And we lined it all up, seemed okay. We went back to the studio to mark out where all the columns were going to be, and I had started doing kind of like my own thing. Like I'd started like on the outside. I measured out the entire length of the site to do this kind of box, and put the corner columns in because I knew that's where they had to be because like, I knew they were the corners of those boxes, and then I could measure from there where the rest of them would be, and it would be exact. So, however, the rest of the group, what they were trying to do was they were trying to start from one end and work their way to the other.
Yeah.
So, what ended up happening was they miscalculated a bisect, and the entire hallway essentially was pissed at the end. So it was like straight, straight, straight.
Wow.
Suddenly tilts to the left. And they couldn't figure out what had gone wrong. For
Oh.
yeah, not for lack of trying. And so I was explaining to them, yeah, you've got that bisection wrong there. You've measured that wrong. That's why it's gone off to the angle at the side there. And then they were complaining at me, saying, no, it's correct because we did the bisection. You must have just measured it wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, look at my drawing. I'm using my measurements. It's accurate. It's a straight line. It lines up.
Yeah.
And then they said, no, we've got to do it this way because this is more accurate because you have to use a compass. And they're like, but you don't, because you can just measure out horizontal and vertical axes coordinates for where they should be on the paper,
Yeah.
and then you know that they are exact. You don't have to do this fancy compass bisection thing. Like I'm all for it, and it does make things a bit easier and faster, and it can be accurate, but it's unreliable if you have a measurement wrong and if you are measuring from the wrong point. So then eventually, uh, I just carried on as I was drawing the plan. Eventually finished it off. Everyone else was still arguing by the time I'd finished it, saying, hey, it's still not lining up, still not lining up. I was like, guys, I fixed it.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? So they came around, they were crowding around me, and suddenly I'm bombarded with 21 questions um, from each person. And there was this one girl who's German. She's the one who messed up the hallway in the first place, who made it go droopy at one end. And she kept having to go at me, saying, how do you know that's right, though? How do you know that's right? And I'm like, look at that, then look at some pictures of the site. Look at that again. Look at some pictures of the site. Would you say that is accurate? She goes, it looks accurate, but how do you know it is? And I'm like, because I measured it and I drew a box for the corners and I came in from the sides. And it all lines up. Every single measurement is to scale and it's the same measurements that we took at the site. You can check them yourself if you really want to. And then, so then we started going off of my plan
Yeah.
and somebody else in a different group, because we had like two groups for every site. So someone else in the other group started on the elevation using my width measurements for like placing where each archway was,
Yeah.
so they could draw the elevation to the same dimensions as what the plan was at. And then I was watching her draw it, and she wasn't using her scale ruler, wasn't using her compass. She's using a French curve instead.
Yeah.
So it's like you have a perfectly good compass there that costs 20 quid to order. And you're using a French curve that you bought for like 5p. Like, why? It's the logic of some people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then of course she completely mucks it up. I've gone home for the day at about 6 o'clock because I finished off the plan by then. I'm like, I've finished the plan. You guys can copy it. I've done my work for today. I've basically carried everyone just like I do every single time I play CS:GO. Um, yeah. So then I went home. Then I get a text in the group chat saying the elevation doesn't line up with the plan.
Hmm.
And I was thinking, okay, maybe I did get one measurement or two wrong, but I did see that she was drawing it without a scale ruler, so it's probably her mistake.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, how can that be so? I measured it. If there's a problem with it lining up, it's got to be with the elevation, not the plan, because we checked it against the site and the plan is right, so it has to be the elevation. And they're saying, oh, if you weren't so confident in your plan, then this wouldn't have happened and we wouldn't have to redo the elevation and it wouldn't be screwed up. I'm like, I wasn't in charge of the elevation. It is not my fault if it doesn't line up. That's your problem, not mine. So eventually, my group decided to split off from the other group that was on the site. Basically said, "F you, you can do your own thing."
Yeah.
But there was one guy in the other group that I bounced ideas off well with, so I was like, "I'll share ideas with you still. Just don't hand them over to the rest of your group
Mm.
because I don't like them anymore. They're kind of full of themselves.
Yeah.
They remind me of a Russian doll, full of themselves, you know."
Fair enough.
And so yeah, I was trading measurements with him and one guy from I got a Steam message. Hold on. Oh, okay. That was from yesterday. Basically, this guy, because we were doing a strat roulette thing, and he didn't want to play with us because fuck off, Will. And yeah, he basically didn't want to play because he didn't want to D-rank because he was messing around with strat roulette.
Yeah.
So instead, he just went off and played by himself.
All right.
And but then we told him afterwards we were going to do a serious match, and he ended up not showing up, and he only just replied this morning saying, "Okay."
Wow.
But yeah, continuing the story. Yeah, so then I did my own version of the elevation, which did line up with the plan, and then I checked it against the site, and can you guess what I discovered?
Yeah.
It lined up with the
Oh
site
my gosh.
measurements as well. So then I gave the measurements to Caesar, the guy in the other group. It's like, here you go, you can use these.
Mm.
These are correct. And just yeah, so I made some trace templates of the archways
Yeah.
and uh, gave those over to him. I'd finished the elevation and the plan by now. It was a week to go. All I had left to do was the section
Yeah.
and collage. So I did the section in literally like 2 hours, I think. It's pretty easy because it was
Yeah.
like literally like it only took up like an A4 piece of paper. That's how small it was.
Okay.
So it didn't take too long. You okay over there? Is the sun in your eyes?
Yeah, just a bit.
Do you want to like move your seat back? Oh, come around. Come around to like this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
My eyes.
Yeah. My eyes. It burns.
This is fine. Oh god.
It'll be a bit like better with your lead then as well because it'll be on the right side of your
Yeah.
charger. There you go. Yeah. So then basically I gave the traces over to him, and I guess without him knowing or me knowing, the rest of that group managed to get hold of the traces,
Right.
and they had basically stolen them off of Caesar and used them as well. So
Yeah.
they had essentially plagiarized my work without my permission,
Yeah.
without Caesar's permission for using the traces I gave him responsibility of, and basically copied it line for line,
Yeah.
the architect equivalent of word for word.
Wow.
And yeah, so then we got round to the review day, the pin up, and we put up all our drawings and everything. And guess who won first place prize to put their drawing into a competition show? The German guy copied my traces,
Oh really?
the elevation.
Jesus.
I was so pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I could literally punch a window out. That's literally how angry I was.
Yeah.
She had called me a liar, lazy. She had said that I was inefficient at working and doing my drawings correctly.
Yeah.
Basically, like said that my work was bad. Then she goes ahead and steals my work and uses it to win after saying all those things.
Wow. Wow.
I can't even.
No.
Yeah, so the next day, me and Kip hit the gym. There were some punching bags there, and I stapled a picture of her face to it and did some roundhouse kicks on it.
Shit.
I felt a bit better after that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Jim wasn't particularly happy with the holes in the punching bag though after the staple. But you know, whatever you got to do to release that anger.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's we have a delivery.
Where did that come from?
It's magic. We have some Coke Zeros that just appeared out of nowhere. Definitely not my younger
It's a
brother
miracle.
trying to special guest on the podcast. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty annoying. Nectar of the gods. But then there's been some good points on uni as well, like the clubbing life.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll still wake up in the morning and see some girl's Snapchat, and I'll be like, "When did I add you? I think I made out with her. Did I? I'm not sure. No thanks. Being offered Pringles now as well. No more, Christopher, please. Okay. Um. Yeah, and then like you always get like those two guys who'll come up to you when you're hitting on one girl, trying to white knight, and just be like, "Dude, leave her alone. She doesn't want to talk to you." And then, please, just go. If you interrupt again, I will ban you from adding any content to the YouTube channel.
Oh,
Oh snap!
oh my god.
Please tape, do not cross. Yeah, like and then you would just say to the girl like, "Hey, these guys seem kind of cute. You should hook up with them." And then the girl's like, "What, them too? No way, no. I'll just stick around with you, thanks." And then the guys will just like look at the ground and be like, "Oh, okay," and then they'll just walk. Gotta love those one-liners.
10 out of 10.
Would rate 8 out of 8, mate.
Yeah, boy.
uh, have you been clubbing yet, Will? Have you hit 18? I can't remember.
No, I'm not yet.
You haven't hit 18.
I have to wait
Damn.
till bloody July.
Sad times. Don't cry, it's okay. I'm here for you. So, how's sick form going? Is there any funny stories you'd like to share?
Not necessarily funny, but kind of annoying. Every so often, as in like every week, the year 12s make a huge amount of mess in our sixth form area, and then we all get kicked out as a result. And it's like,
I swear it's like every other year group is just immature.
yeah,
So like my year 13 group were really immature. But then this year's year 13s are really mature. And but then the year 12s are immature. And then the year 11s this year are mature. And then the year 10s are immature. And so on.
yeah,
And it's like the year group above me are mature. And then the year group above that is immature.
yeah. I
It's
don't
like
even
take this
know.
for example, right? Like the second years at uni, they're like super just focused.
Right.
Like literally I met a couple like out in this club. Literally a couple there together. And they were basically saying to me, "Oh yeah, you can't go out clubbing too often like this. Like this is like our only night of the month that we can go out because otherwise, if we go out too much, we're not gonna be able to get all the work done.
Yeah,
So get ready for second year. You got to be wary of that. Like first year's okay. If you go out clubbing this much, just be wary of that." And essentially, like whenever I saw them, they were always working.
yeah,
Every single time would text and I'd be like, "Oh, we're working right now. Can't talk." And essentially we're just robots without a social life. And so yeah, we but yeah, we kind of traded info a bit, and I managed to get a secondary drawing board from one of them, which
okay.
is handy because now I've got one at my flat and one at uni, so I don't have to carry it on my bike every time because it is literally like a piece of plastic that's like the size of A1.
Oh,
So
yeah,
not convenient. Doesn't fold up or anything. It's awful.
fair
And
enough.
yeah, yeah. But then like so they're like really focused and everything. So you can see that like they're always working all the time. But then like the third years, so my roommate, the warden, named Ao, he's a third year architect.
Yeah.
And one day when we were doing our all nighters, I was awake for 59 hours, for two all nighters, and trying to finish off my all nighters, and trying to finish off my work for my portfolio. And basically, we were So we were just sitting around in the flat. I brought my desk outside with my drawing board and put some like jazzy music on, and we were like singing away at it while we were doing our work.
Yeah.
It was great times. It was great times. And yeah, then basically I saw this A1 poster on the wall for his project, and it was called Tinder Town. And I was like, is your third year final submission literally a fuck pad? And he just went, yep. That's basically what it's about. It's essentially when you leave university and you want somewhere to meet new people and maybe start a family and get a job and that sort of thing. This is what that town is for.
Wow.
It's like literally called Tinder Town. It's like a town, but like Tinder in real life.
Yeah.
So I guess you like knock on random people's doors and they swipe left or right. I don't know.
Slap you like that or like that? Backhand or forehand?
And I was like, "Have you considered ex-girlfriends and wives? Because you might need two entrances." He's like, "Yeah, I've already thought there's two entrances to every building. Don't worry about it."
Wow.
And I was like, "What if she brings her sister?" And he goes, "Oh, I can just climb out the window."
He's thought about everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
No trapdoors or secret tunnels, though, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. And like he had a map render from like a top down like plan view of the entire town. And it's based in Rochester.
Yeah.
And I said to him, what would be really funny is if you named each of the streets a suggestive term. So you could have like Doggy Style Alley
Oh God.
or like Uterus Avenue. Just things like that. Ovary Drive.
Oh my God.
So, you know, random things like that. And yeah,
Yeah.
he actually ended up naming a few of the streets.
Yeah.
I think that like some of the houses were like named different things, like 69 and 88. The usual
Yeah.
sort of numbers. And yeah, then he was like, no, he wrote his review of it, like because you're supposed to write like an overview of like what the proposed design proposal's about, and he phrased it as a advert essentially.
Yeah.
So it was like, you've just finished uni and you're looking for a place to settle down and start a family. Tindertown is the place for that. Just that. It's like all these comments, and it's like, and you probably don't have enough time to socialize, and that's understandable, or enough money either. And then I was thinking, and the people who read this have been to uni, so they know that. And he's like, exactly.
Yeah.
So you can just imagine like the lecturers' faces when they're seeing this. It's like literally like a giant town, like fuckpad town, like intended for like post uni grads.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm gonna ask him what mark that got when I get back to
Yeah.
uni. We'll find out.
100%.
I don't know. Maybe he got kicked out.
Yeah.
Who knows? Um. Yeah. Then there's obviously the various items my squad have stolen
Mm.
from different bars and clubs and that sort of thing. There was a trolley from Asda, multiple glasses from Penny.
Yeah.
We're not going to name the whole name of that bar. It's Penny something after that, but I'm not going to name because just I'm not going to confess.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. It was my friends, and I'm not mentioning their names. And no, it's not joint enterprise because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yay! And I'm not hiding or helping a fugitive because they just happen to be in the flat next to me. Okay, now it's starting to sound suspicious. Yeah. So basically, there was those glasses. There was this random machine, like metal trolley thing. We didn't really know what it was at the time because we were completely pissed. And basically, it was like this 2 foot tall, no, I'm probably 1.5 foot metal trolley, sort of like supersized toaster looking thing with a handle on top, missing two wheels.
Mm.
And yeah, so they dragged it all the way back to our flats. Um, and then they named it Tracy for whatever reason. And we looked
Right.
up what it was, and it was this machine that a vet uses. It's like a vacuum for like surgeries. So
Oh.
essentially, like if they have to do like an open surgery on like an organ or something on a pet, like it's a vacuum that collects debris
Yeah.
and like literally they had stolen like a debris collecting vacuum from somewhere. I don't know. It was like at the side of the road, and then it was in their flats, and then it was like in some bushes near the flats, and then it was back in the flat. I don't know. And then it got named Tracy somewhere along the line. I'm not sure why it was called Tracy. It doesn't really look like a Tracy. If anything, it looks more like a George. It definitely looks male.
Yeah.
Um, and then there was that door in a skip, and essentially they stole a skip. They didn't steal an entire skip. They stole this door from a skip, and Gilchrist was very, 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 very drunk,
Yeah.
and he essentially was like obsessed with this one devout Christian girl in our flats. So he stole this door and got a marker pen, and he wrote what was her name, and it was something like Bethany or something like that,
Mm.
and I think it was Bethany. And so it said something like to Bethany, this I stole this door for you. I love you from Gilchrist. It was the most random
Wow.
thing I have ever seen. Like there were pictures of it all over his Snapchat, and then he woke up the next morning,
Yeah.
and I think it's the biggest regret of his life so far. And I have just received a package, so this just turned into an unboxing
It's a
podcast.
bomb.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, that needs to stay there. Um, this is kind of awkward. These are the invites for my dad's 50th, and he just handed them to me in the envelope. I'm gonna hide these
He's coming in the
somewhere.
front door now.
Okay. And all right. I'm gonna go. Be right back. So if you could just take the mic while I go hide these.
Okay.
I need to go and get a piece of paper.
Okay. So Tom is gone. So it's time to chat raucous about him. So I'm pretty excited for July because I'm going to Cologne in Germany, where I'm going to ESL One. So I'm going to watch CS:GO live in the Lanxess Arena, which is going to be awesome. We got like I think for the entire like weekend we paid like 200 quid for like the flights and the accommodation too, so that's pretty sweet. Um, and now I'm just going to pause this so I don't have to talk while Tom's gone. And yeah, that's pretty exciting. Hey Tom, I was just saying about how I'm gonna go to ESO One Cologne.
Oh, you're going to the ESL one?
Yeah, boy.
You're going to the ESL
Yeah, I've
one.
already booked it.
I am
Much
jelly.
excite.
I am so jelly. Are there any tickets left?
Oh
Where is
yeah,
it?
there's plenty. Yeah, it's just on their website.
Where?
It's in Cologne.
It's in July. I'm in Bali.
RIP. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah,
Well, did I ever tell you I hate you?
all the time.
Damn it. We're going together one day.
Yeah.
We need to go to that. Oh no, I'm tangled in my charger lead. Okay, I'm good. And also, have you found out for 2019 if you're coming on that Vegas trip or not?
Ooh, I don't know. I'll have to find out about that.
You need to save up though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 3 or 4 days, so you need like a couple grand.
Okay. Jeez.
I mean, I already have like 600 saved up.
Fair enough.
I'm getting there. 1 second, guys. We'll take the mic.
Okay.
I'm back again.
A.
Hopefully, no more interruptions.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't
Okay. So let me get this straight.
it?
You're going to ESL1 Cologne,
Yes.
and you told my viewers before you told me.
Yes.
Although technically you told me first because this video hasn't been uploaded yet.
That's true.
But still, there's the principle.
I was waiting for my.
I can't trust you anymore.
How
Yeah,
could
oh my
this
god, I was so
happen?
jealous. Because like last year's one with the Katowice,
Yeah.
oh my god, Navi versus LG on
Oh
Overpass.
yeah.
Oh, what a match that was. I don't know if you guys follow CSGO, but if you haven't seen that match, look up Katowice. Was it 2016? It was 2016. 2016, Navi versus Luminosity Gaming. It was an amazing match. And yeah, have a look at that match.
Yeah.
If you don't like CSGO, trust me, that match, even if you don't like it, it's entertaining to watch.
Fair enough.
Just listening to the commentators
Yeah.
scream like NA callouts.
Oh my god, you can't do that.
It's a triple man stack. What's this? What's this? Gonna answer his own question before he asks it.
Yeah.
I did that once on Overpass actually. I was like, "Hey guys, do you remember that one match between Navi and LG on Katowice?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, I know." I was like, "Do you want to do it?"
I think they've patched it out now.
Have they?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's possible anymore.
Are you watching it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to try
I'm
that
pretty sure.
later.
I'm pretty sure I tried it once. It was like
If you invite someone from the squad,
okay.
so you can like boost me,
If anyone's on
and
all.
we'll try and see if that triple man stack still works.
Yeah.
This is an experiment.
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
We'll give that a go later on. Maybe we'll make a video out of it.
Can do.
And also, I think Will, you were also gonna do tutorials on CS:GO speaking. Oh, there's a Russian guy talking to me.
Suka.
No habla Russian.
No habla.
Exactly. No habla Russian. Parlez-vous anglais?
Oh.
You just said more Russian. I still don't speak Russian. So, yes, this has been an awful year for 2016, but hopefully 2017 will be a fresh start and there'll be less celebrity deaths,
That'd be nice.
hopefully. And when are you going to ESL?
July 7th, I
So
think.
it is in 2017.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, 7th to 9th it is, the actual event.
because wasn't this year's in New York?
I think there might be another one in New York next year. One, New
I could have sworn
York,
there was
two.
a.
There might be one this year, let me just check. So yeah, there was one 2016. Was there one 2017 as well? Or... Not sure now. Oh, there is a New York 2017 as well, but I think there
Huh.
was this year.
I guess those they got NA and EU
Yeah,
ones. Yeah. EU ones are always better though.
yeah.
I mean, who wants to go all the way to New York to watch CS:GO? Like that's just.
Cheaper to get to here. So.
Mhm. It's like honestly, SK Gaming, like no thanks. um. Yep. So to summarize, this has been Cake Slayer and Gruntwill
A.
with the Atomic Gaming Podcast. Hopefully, we'll be making these a weekly thing every Friday. I mean, this is a Thursday, but you know, we're recording this on a Thursday. But yeah, we're hoping to get one of these out every week via recording on Skype or Discord or something like that.
Yeah.
And So we hope you enjoyed watching or listening, rather,
Yep.
and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Please subscribe.
Goodbye.
Bye.